The IRS just announced today that they're sending out over 36 million letters to households in reference to the monthly checks that are going to be starting in July. Let me talk you through all the details and let you know everything that you need to know about this. Let's get into it. Welcome everybody. Thank you so much for being here and for being part of this community. If you haven't done so already, please make sure to hit the subscribe button right down below the video, join the community, and let me keep you updated with everything going on each and every day. Thank you. You're amazing. We absolutely love this community and everybody here. So thank you so much for being part of it. Let's talk through this. So yes, the IRS literally just announced a short time ago. They're going to be sending out actually two different letters. The first wave of letters is going out today. Over 36 million households are going to be receiving one of these letters in reference to these monthly checks that are going to be starting in July. In fact, they're going to be starting on July 15th and extending through the rest of the year as they mentioned in their announcement. July 15th, August 15th, September 15th, October 15th, November 15th, and December 15th. Through the rest of the year, every single month, on the 15th, you're going to be getting either a direct deposit, a paper check, and or a prepaid debit card in your mailbox. Not bad, right? So here's the thing. That's what the first letter is going to say. Basically, the first letter is all it's going to say is, hello, congratulations, you are eligible to receive a monthly check going forward through the rest of the year. Thank you very much. And then, seriously, that's about what the first letter is going to say. The second letter is going to be sent out at some point in the coming weeks. We're not quite sure when. They did not announce specifically when it's going to be sent out. But this second letter will be sent out, and it's going to contain the number that everybody wants to know. How much are you going to be getting going forward on a monthly basis? So that will be letter number 2. When I get further information on that, of course, I will let you know so you can watch your mailbox for it. But here's an interesting number. Over 90% of the households that are going to be getting these letters and these monthly checks going forward, they're going to be getting, get this, guess how much? I'm just going to give you a quick guess. Here's the number, $4,380 as a result of these checks. Yes, over 90% of the households are going to be getting $4,380. Not bad, right? I bet everybody could use extra $4,380 in their lives right now. I certainly would love to have that money. I'm not really sure what I would do with it, but it would be fun to have, right? An extra $4,300. I could certainly find something to do with it. I'm sure everybody else could too, right? Especially going into summer. Yeah, I'm sure we could find something. But anyway, that's what they're going to be doing, okay? So these checks will be starting in literally just a matter of a few weeks now. Now, here's the thing. They're also going to be opening up those portals on the IRS website, hopefully here within the next couple weeks, sometime around July 1st or maybe the end of June or sometime over the next couple weeks here. They're going to be opening up, as we've seen and we've talked about, 2 portals on the IRS website where you can actually go in and you can opt out of payments and or you can opt into monthly payments, and you can input your information for yourself and your dependents. Now, of course, these monthly checks are for those people who have qualifying kids as a result of the child tax credit. So that's what these monthly checks are, the CTC, child tax credit. So here's the thing. We can walk through these parameters one more time. I've made dedicated videos talking about this, but let me walk you through it one more time really quickly. So here's what it is. If you have any kids that are under the age 18, so 17 and younger, and you are a single person earning under $75,000, a person head of household earning under $112,000, or a married couple filing a joint return and you earn under $150,000, and of course, this is your adjusted gross income. If any of those apply to you and you have kids under the age 18, you get some money on a monthly basis going forward. Congratulations, you will start getting monthly checks. So here's the thing. It depends on the age of your kid to determine how much money you're actually going to be getting. Let me break it down. Any kid under the age 6, so 5 and younger, will be eligible to receive $300 per child per month through the rest of the year. Now, any child aged 6 through 17, $250 per child per month through the rest of the year. So if you have multiple kids, let's just say you have 2, 3, 4, 5 kids, something like that, you could be looking at a lot of money. Yes, provided they are all under the age 18. And this is very important as well. You need to claim them as your dependent. I know a lot of you here on the channel maybe don't file tax returns on a regular basis. That's okay, not a big deal. But if you were to file a tax return and these kids that you would be, the kids in reference, if you would claim them as a dependent on your tax return, then yes, you would be eligible. But here's the thing. If, let's just say, I'm going to give you a quick example. Let's just say somebody else claims your kids as a dependent. Maybe your parents, maybe like an ex-spouse, an ex-boyfriend, girlfriend, something like that, a grandparent, someone like that, a friend. Whoever claims the kids as dependents are the ones who are going to be eligible to receive the monthly payments. Okay, so that's very important. You need to make sure that you're the one who claims them as a dependent if you were to claim or if you were to file a tax return. Okay, that's very important. So, if you typically don't file a tax return, we will need to keep you updated on those two portals because you'll want to keep an eye on those portals so that you can go in and actually input your information, all the information for yourself, your banking information, as well as the information for your dependents so that you can not only make sure that you're getting the right amount of money, but make sure that all of your dependents are on there so you're getting all the money for all of your dependents. Make sense? So, yes, very important. I will keep you updated on those portals. But if you're somebody who has kids under the age 18, please watch your mailbox very closely going forward here, as you should be getting that letter from the IRS that went out today. So watch for that. From the information that I found and that I read on this, it sounds like this first letter is not really all that informative, other than the fact it's going to basically say, hey, congratulations, you're going to get some money on a monthly basis going forward. Okay, good, great, thank you. And then going forward after that will be the next letter that pops out at some point with what you actually want to know, which is how much money you're actually going to get. So I'll keep you posted on that when we get that information. Now, I know there's a lot of you out there who are saying, my kids are grown and gone. My kids are 35. My kids are 40. Am I eligible? Or there's other situations. Hey, check it out. I'm single. I don't have any kids. Or, hey, we're married and we don't have any kids. Are we eligible? Or, there's so many different situations. Here's the thing. This is why this is so frustrating and why I've talked about this before and why I actually wrote that letter that I sent over to all those people in Congress and the Senate as well as the president. Here's the thing. These payments are only going to those families with kids, which to me is really frustrating because it makes me come back and think, what about all of these people living on a small fixed income like Social Security, SSDI, survivors, SSI, VA, RRB, or maybe just plain old low income? Maybe you work and you don't receive any of those benefits, but you just work and you have low income. You don't have kids. What about you? Yeah, sorry to tell you, but there's nothing as of right now for these groups. This is why it's so frustrating to me. I keep coming back because it just like irritates me so much to feel like there's so many of you out here in this community that fall into this category who are living on small fixed income from any of these federal benefits, but yet you're getting nothing out of these monthly payments. Meanwhile, the dude down the street taking down $150,000 of adjusted gross income, by the way, realistically, he could be making $200, $250, but he adjusts his income down to $150 because of all the deductions and everything. So realistically, you could be a guy earning hundreds of thousands of dollars, and he adjusts his income down to $150, making him eligible to get these monthly payments. Does that make any sense? I don't know. Again, I've said this before, I've talked about this before, but it just frustrates me to think like, seriously? We're sending checks on a monthly basis to the guy taking down $150,000. Meanwhile, the person earning $9,000 on SSDI who doesn't have any kids gets nothing. I don't know. Doesn't make any sense to me. But either way, with that being said, I'm actually in the process of drafting another letter. Yeah, another letter. I am drafting another letter on your behalf because you know what? I'm the type of person that I don't let stuff alone. Like when I get into something that bothers me, I keep going until I get a result. And maybe that's why I'm kind of crazy because realistically, that's just what I do. I'm very persistent. And when I want something, like I continue to go for it until I get it. Yeah. But anyway, so here's the thing. I'm drafting this other letter. Basically, I'm going to hit on all of this, basically saying, this doesn't make any sense. All of these people are getting monthly checks. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Seriously, it's not a bad thing at all. For those people who are lower income getting these monthly checks, yes, this is great. I think it's an awesome thing for those of you. However, it's the guy that's earning $150,000 that doesn't make any sense to me, and that's really what I want to focus on. So anyway, I'm drafting this other letter. I'm about to be done with my first draft. As soon as I'm done with that, I will reach out to you and read it to you, and we can go from there, make some amendments to it, and then I'll send that one off once again to those people in Congress and the Senate. And maybe, hopefully, get some attention on this thing, maybe get a response, who knows what. All that I know is if I don't write any kind of letter, who knows? We don't get any action. But if I do write a letter, there is a chance that someone will read it. That's all I do know, right? You got to try because you just never know what influence you might have. That's the thing. You never know unless you try, right? Kind of my philosophy of life. You never know. You got to keep going. Persistence pays off. Another philosophy of my life. You got to keep going. Anyway, with that being said, I hope this helps you out for all of you who are going to be receiving these letters in your mailbox. 36 million households out there. So I guarantee it, some of you watching these videos will absolutely receive one of these letters. So if you receive a letter in your mailbox that has an IRS return address on there, don't let it freak you out. Just be sure to open it up and read what it has to say because they probably have something in there for you. Anyway, hope this helps you. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button right down below the video if you haven't done so already. And make sure to go back and check out any of my other videos right here on the channel so I can help you out in any way that I can. Also, share this video with your friends, family, and social media because you wouldn't believe how many people have no clue that these child tax credit payments are actually going to be starting in T-minus 4 weeks. Well, 5 weeks. I'm going to call it 5 weeks. All right. Anyway, I'll catch you later. Thanks, everyone. You're awesome, and I'll see you later.